All right, guys, so today we're gonna do some plumbing on the Airstream. We're gonna go to the back of the trailer now, and we are going to install some plumbing. All right.
Voila.
All right, guys, so this is where the plumbing's gonna be done, and we're gonna get to work on putting in some shutoff valves for the water. Did you decide if you're cutting it here or here?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut here. What this is basically just gonna provide a shutoff valve for the...
Professionals!
This is gonna provide a shutoff valve for the sink faucet and the shower, so that if for some reason we decide to replace the shower at some point or we have a leak, we'll be able to just shut it off rather than shutting off the water to the entire trailer.
Right, and here, just to give you an idea, he has a main line coming up right here, correct? Right here.
Yep.
And then it tees off right here. One goes to this side of the trailer, and then this one goes over here to the sink and to the shower.
So we've got our ring, it's gonna go around our pecs. We've got our valve, and then kind of put this in place. Give yourself a little bit of spacing, but not enough to where it falls off. And then we'll bring in the PEX tool. There you go.
If y'all need one of these, I'll put a link below.
And you kind of just get it in position. A little bit of pain in the butt, but before you crimp down, just make sure that you give everything still in place. Just give it a nice tight squeeze. One thing I've been doing is just checking to make sure there's no twist in this at all. And you can see this really tight. No water's gonna get through. Then we're gonna bring our other side in. Just gonna make sure that my angle's still right for where it needs to be.
Perfect. Installed.
Cost a couple extra dollars. These were probably $5, but it's just nice not to have to worry about something blowing in the middle of the night.
Right, and having to turn off the entire trailer. You can just turn off this little piece. Nice. Perfect.
One thing about this is that sometimes your tool may get a little off, so it may require more than one crimp. Obviously you'd rather, but you can see, I don't know if you can see right now, but one side's kind of tucked down, the other side isn't.
Yeah.
So probably, if I had to guess, this will turn a little bit now.
Yeah.
So you'll see after I make sure and crimp the other side as well, that will no longer move at all. So now we've got a nice even flat crimp, and now this is not moving at all.
Yeah, nice. There we have it. 2 shutoff valves installed.
Okay, so next is going to be to actually connect
the faucet
as well as the shower valve assembly.
Okay.
Gonna have to put a few elbows in there. We're gonna connect, the faucet actually comes off copper. The new shower valve will actually come out PEX natively.
Okay.
So we're just gonna get those set up, and once that's done, we'll actually be ready to turn on the water.
Cool, let's do it.
If you can look up into there, I'm kind of just using the copper that's existing as a template so that I know exactly the lengths and the bends to use. I know what I need an elbow or I need a T.
Yeah.
And then down the road, if I want, I can always take out the copper, or I can just keep it in there. Everything seems to fit just fine with it in there. Sometimes we have to work around a little bit, but it's just nice to know exactly what they did whenever they made the actual trailer, and then just be able to go off of that and not have to wonder if anything is left out.
Right, and so these are the lines right here that you are going to use as a template.
These are the existing lines, and then we can actually look down here and see, you'll see that that green portion is actually where it kind of came out and burst. And then you'll see a little bit about here. You'll see a little bit throughout the trailer. This is going to come through, and you can see I've got a T already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a piece of PEX that's going to come between here, and then it's going to come up to our faucet, which is going to be in here. So I'm going to cut a piece of PEX probably about 6 inches or 8 inches long. I tend to cut a little long, and then if need be, I'll go ahead and back it off and then cut down some more. And then I'm going to put in a 90-degree elbow, and then that'll come directly into our copper, which I believe is something like a 3/8 compression, and that's going to go directly into the sink.
All right, guys, we made our fitting here, and this is what's gonna connect here and go up into the trailer for the shower. All right, guys, we took a little break, got a little warm up, had some coffee. We're back out here, and this is what we're dealing with now. This block right here needs to come out. This is where it connects to the tub right here. We're just having trouble getting it out because there's not enough room to pull it out. So you gonna try and cut it?
Yeah, we may try and give it a cut. I've got some tin snips that certainly are not necessarily the ideal tool for the job.
Right.
But are decent in size.
Do you need me to cut that from up here?
We can try. Basically, we wanna get to right here.
Uh-huh.
And then.
Cause yeah, that's definitely a better angle for me.
I'll back my head out of here.
Yeah. Is it cutting? Can you tell?
It's smashing.
It's smashing. Ah, did I get it? I got a cut on the side here, so it's working. Jeez. You need like a tool that can clamp down the scissors.
You know what? Actually has something like that.
Oh, there we go.
Money in the bank.
Now we gotta cut the other side.
Yeah.
Come on, it's your turn. You gotta do some grunts now. Oh, there you go. Jason don't need the grunts.
Sorry for the lack of grunts there. I was focusing my energy.
There you go. Cool, so we got that loose.
Alright, so the good news is that's out.
Yeah.
The bad news is we are still connected.
Yeah, to that other pipe. Let me show y'all what's going on. On the inside, because there's that block there, we're trying to pop it out so we can put the fresh one in there. Right here, we're trying to get this thing out. The problem is that pipe goes along to this one, and this one's kind of holding it in some. All right, guys, we used some manpower and we got that part out. Now we're just working on that. There's that block, which is free. And now we're trying to get that other piece. Nice. Perfection.
There she goes.
Yep, and then now push that through and we can pull out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get that through the back.
Oh, I feel it. Hold on, oh, it's getting caught on that big pipe. There you go, feed it out, you got it. All right, now put in the fresh stuff. All right, guys, so this is what we're trying to do right now, and we're gonna have to probably call it quits right here for the day. I gotta go get the kids, so we're trying to run it up through here. This is our PEX that we have, and then we need to go one this way, but to get to the sink. But the problem that we're having is we have this huge drain pipe in the way. So we have to go over, down, over, and then back up into the sink there. So, and then the other why it's teed is so that it can go through that hole right there for the shower. So,
Another day.
Another day. So we'll have to finish this up tomorrow. Make sure to click the subscribe button if you guys want to follow our little journey here restoring this Airstream. And then we also, in the next couple of days, we're going to show you guys, he has 3 Airstreams. This one right here, which is their first one, we'll do a little tour of that one, a little better tour. I kind of showed y'all the other day. And he's got another one way up front there that he just got. It's a 31 footer, and that one hasn't had anything done to it yet. So we're gonna start on that one after we get done with this one.